Hello there, you are watching Evening Review, and today we are joined by a lovely curly-headed guest, Venessa Tjiseseta, who will be telling us more about the Be Free concert that will be taking place on the 1st of September. My name is Jemima Ndebele, and Venessa, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you, Jemima. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. For our viewers, before we get right into what exactly the Be Free Youth Concert is, please do tell us more about the Be Free initiative and One Economy, because you often find that those two, as well as the name of your patron, the First Lady, are often very synonymous.
Yeah, so the Be Free movement is a movement started in 2016 by our lovely First Lady under One Economy Foundation. So it's like One Economy Foundation is the umbrella, and Be Free is one of the pillars. Yeah, so it's a youth movement that just aims to create a safe space for young people and also give a platform for young people to have intergenerational conversations in an open space, in a free space.
I see. And our First Lady, she is then the patron for Be Free and not One Economy, just to get that clear.
She is One Economy.
She is One Economy.
And she is One Economy. Yes.
Okay. And now let's get right into it. You said that the goal of Be Free is basically to create a safe space for young people. I understand that you are currently in the process of constructing a youth campus.
Yes.
What does that youth campus then mean for the safety of these young people?
Okay, so let me backtrack a bit. So Be Free, like the entire team, did a key learnings report where for 5 years they went around every region in Namibia and did open dialogues with young people. And from these findings, the one thing that was constant is that young people in Namibia don't have a place where they can just be free, where they can be who they are, where they can have open dialogues about matters that affect them, about their society and all that. So that is why on the 1st of September, we'll be launching the Be Free Youth Campus, which is just a manifestation of all these key learnings.
Wow. And what does the campus then entail? Like, I've never heard of the concept of a youth campus before, and I'm sure this will be a first for Namibia. So what does that then mean? What are some of the facilities and the services that will be on offer for young people? And is it open to all the young people, or do you have to sign up? What will it look like? Okay.
Yes, it's open to all young people if you identify as a youth. That is where you can join us. And yes, it is membership based. And so, but those logistics will be sorted right after it's open. But in essence, it's just a one-stop shop for young people. If you need psychosocial support, we got you. If you need nurses, or like if you need health support or something, we've got you. We also have an innovation hub where they'll be learning how to code and all that hard physics stuff. So it's just it's many little things happening in one big building. There'll be skills development classes as well. Let's say maybe you're a dropout and you want to learn a skill, let's say baking. You can go there, sign up for that, get your certificate. We're also trying to get those accredited so that you can actually use them in your CV for applications as well.
Can we just quickly circle back to that innovation hub, because that made my inner science freak geek for a while there. You said that you guys will be teaching how to code. Could you tell me more about that innovation hub and what other facilities and services would be on offer? Would you guys then also offer tutoring to students who are in school and are struggling with science subjects? What would it be, like a STEM hub?
Yes,
basically.
That is definitely it. We'll be offering tutoring and after-school classes if those are the subjects you struggle in. There will be 3D printing as well, robotics, you know, all that cool fun stuff. So it's like fun and learning combined together, because you know, for IR and STEM, it's way ahead, and I feel like as a country, we're really backwards in that regard, and that's why we're trying to bring this initiative so that young people get the chance to unleash their full potential.
Which is so important, and which reminds me of a quote by, I think, what's his name, Albert Einstein, where he says creativity is just intelligence having fun.
Honestly.
And I think that is exactly what that hub will then be. But then coming back to creators, what would then be on offer for our creative youth at the campus?
Okay, so we have a youth podcast for young people, of course, because they're the target audience. So there'll be a radio station there. So if you want to host a show or you want to do that, and for artists as well, you can go there, record your EP, go and mix your things, you know. You need a space, but you have the ideas, but you don't have a place to...
Yeah, you don't have the platform
exactly.
to execute. Yeah.
Yes, so that will be on offer as well. And we'll have a library for those creatives who just like their space.
Yeah.
They want to be by themselves, surrounded by books. Yeah, we also have that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And for people that are interested in sports, will they then also be catered to?
Yes, there is a sports field right next to the campus where you can take part in sports, you know, soccer, basketball, name all of that, because I think it's located in a place where it's surrounded by soccer fields, and I think there's a basketball court somewhere close by. So yeah, we
Oh, you guys really have all your ducks in a row there,
Yeah.
then, making sure to cater to the needs of every single youth.
Yes.
But I understand that you said that the first phase of the construction of the youth campus will be launched on the 1st of September. If I'm not mistaken, is that also not the same date that the youth concert will be taking place?
It definitely is.
So September's a big day for you and your
1st
team.
of September, you start there in the morning by the launch, and then 5 o'clock you quickly go change and run to the concert, because you don't want to miss out.
Yeah.
You know? You don't want to miss out on the ribbon cutting part, but you also don't want to miss DJ Sia, you don't want to miss Gaza.
Yeah.
So
because it's all history in the making.
Honestly,
you know, all big firsts for Namibia and for the Namibian youth.
Yeah.
But now let's dive right into the fun part. I think the part that most of the young people are looking forward to, which is the youth concert set to take place on the 1st of September. We will be having an interview with one of the guest or one of the DJs that will be on set that day, DJ Sia. That interview will be coming up shortly. But I just want to hear from you in terms of organizing and planning. How has that been going?
It's hectic because it's a big event. We're looking at having 29 artists perform from 5 to like midnight. So the pressure is getting worse.
It is,
but yeah, it's really going well. I feel like all the artists they're collaborating well, and I think also it was very. I think the artists are chosen very well because they cater to different age groups, because we want it to be an intergenerational concert, you know. So you have your big bands, your tate booties for, you know, the older people, but then you also have the asmos for us, the young people. So yeah, it's inclusive.
And it's a perfect balance.
Yes.
So what you're saying, it is then family fun, and I can come along with my mom and my nieces and my nephews and have a good time?
That's definitely what I'm saying, Jemima. You better pull up with everybody.
Oh, you're giving me ideas. I have a big family. Don't do that.
Yeah. So.
Wow. So who are some of our headlining acts then for our viewers who are watching?
We have Gaza on the lineup. We have Dali Wonga on the lineup. We have King TD. We have the lovely Adora. We have Yiza. We have Waters. You know, if I go on, it's gonna take time.
29 is a lot, hey?
Yeah.
29 is a lot.
Yeah.
No, but that sounds convincing enough to me.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, some of the names that you mentioned are currently the creme de la creme in the Namibian music industry, and even just generally in Southern Africa, because Daliwonga is taking the world by storm right now with his music. So that is certainly great. And where can we purchase tickets for this event?
Tickets are available on web tickets for only $100. But if you feel like you want to save your $100, it's fine. We've got you, because we will be giving away free tickets. Just keep an eye out on our social media, which is Be Free Namibia on all platforms, because we'll be having giveaways. Yeah.
And are you guys still open to individuals and say institutions that would like to partner with Be Free, and how can they possibly reach you?
Okay, so we have packages available for big corporate companies, you know, who want to take part or who want to buy tickets for their whole staff members. So to get in contact with us, you can call us on the office line, which is 061-270-7806. I hope they got that.
Yeah. Can you just repeat that one more time, please?
061-270-7806. Or just reach out to us via social media, which is Be Free Namibia on all platforms, or One Economy Foundation. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time,
Thank you
Venessa.
so much for having me, Jemima.
It's been a pleasure. Now we will be heading into an interview with one of the artists that will be on the decks at the youth campus. Stay tuned.
To another exciting episode of Oneuptwo.
Jullie is weer en vertel ook vir julle waar die vis julle moontlik gaan byt.
In the first half of today's show, we were joined by Venessa, who gave us a brief background on Be Free Foundation as well as One Economy, and also spilled the tea on the upcoming Be Free Youth Concert set to take place on the 1st of September. With that being said, my next guest is a DJ and a performing artist that is set to take stage on the 1st of September at the Be Free Youth Concert. DJ Sia, how are you today?
Boss, I'm alright, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to just tell us more about your career in the music industry, as well as your excitement for the upcoming #Be Free Youth Concert. So tell us more. Who is DJ Sia?
DJ Sia was born and raised in Namibia, in the Zambezi region, and I was raised in a compound called Choto location. So yeah, I studied music. I started as a DJ actually, when I was young. I think that was around 99, but I was very young. But professionally, I started 2003. So that's where the love of music kicked in, and yeah. So I started as a DJ. I think a few years ago. I think 10 years ago. Then I decided, you know what? I think it would be good if I play my own music on the sets, you understand? So I started doing my own songs and everything. So far, I have like 4 albums. The 4th one actually is dropping this year. So yeah, in short, I think that's DJ Sia. Born and raised in the Zambezi region, proudly Namibian.
Now tell us, you mentioned that you have 4 albums out and you do sets, but what kind of music do you go for? What genre do you specialize in?
As a DJ, I don't have any specific genre, but it depends on the crowd. You know, I think for DJ, you don't play for yourself, you play for the people that are there. You are there to entertain the crowd. But my preferred one, back in the days, used to be dancehall, but somehow it has actually changed to something else. So from dancehall it went to house when it was still house.
Is it house or deep house?
No, it's commercial, more commercial tribal house with up tempo, you know, rough, you know, because I was inspired by the DJ Kilios back in the days, the rhythm elements, you know, back in the days. So a lot of the type of music that even personally I would actually listen to, because it has that good memory when it comes to music itself, because we grew up listening to such type of music. So even the type of music I do, I started with traditional house, where you hear a lot of congas and the traditional drums from
the djembas
home,
and
yes,
all of
yes,
that,
the marimbas. So then from there, you know, music changes. As we speak now, a lot of music have actually changed to something else, and something else is trending. So, but still, I still stick to actually what brought me into the music industry, the originality of house music. So, yes.
So what can we expect at the upcoming #B3
It's fire.
concert?
It's fire. You know, I can travel 1,300 kilometers from Zambezi region to Commerce. Becoming joke. So it's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
I think people that have watched my performance, they actually know that whether it's a big or small event, for me, we go full force. I think the team
go big or go home.
Yes, we have been rehearsing things the very first day when we were told you are part of this event. So we decided, you know what, the rehearsal starts now. Because look, at events such as this, you may not know who's watching you.
Truly.
Yeah, this is a big concert, and if people do not know, this is a big concert in Namibia. You know, apart from the music itself, it's something that it brings so happiness into my life. I don't know if there are other people that are going to be so excited like I'm going to be, because, you know, apart from the music itself, the concert, they're going to open a campus for the youth, and this is one of the most unique campus in Namibia, because at least people, or even the youth, will have, you know, space where they can talk about life in general. You know, people go through a lot on a daily basis. So if you get a place, you get a professional psychologist, for example, talking to you, it actually adds value, or it makes a difference from just talking to your cousin. You understand? So for me, I'm so excited for the concert, yes, but also for the campus itself, because this is amazing. This is beautiful, man. I mean, it's one of its kind in Namibia. Yeah, so I'm so excited.
Do you wish you had similar platforms and similar movements such as Be Free in your time as a youth to guide you, such as like the youth campus will do now for many young people? Yeah,
I think I would say yes, because we go through a lot in life, and then we're afraid to talk to people. Certainly. Yeah, because if you talk to somebody now, it will be the next topic on social media, for example. So you get campuses like the Be Free campus for the youth. You have a professional trained who keeps information intact, who doesn't talk to anyone about what has actually gone through, or what the person has actually done it in the office. You know, this is professional people. So I feel this would have actually added value to our life. But I still feel up to now, I'll still encourage, we're still young. People also they partake to, or maybe, you know, get help wherever they're lacking, or wherever they can, through the same campus, because, you know, believe me, even in the music industry, we go through a lot.
Yeah.
You know, people regard artists as stars and everywhere, but they do not know what they go through in their daily lives and everything. So I still feel this is a very good step. I think we need more of this in Namibia, because it actually to encourage people to open more. And I feel like if this was actually introduced 10 years ago, even suicidal. Suicidal. You call it the rate would actually maybe reduce. I'm not saying it's going to reduce. I mean, to reduce like going down. Yeah, completely. But this actually to help. Yeah. You understand? Because people at least to be free to talk to other people, and these are professional people. Because, you know, we have one fear. I have a problem, a personal problem, but I can't tell it to you, because I know you have a friend who you can open up to. She also has a friend that can open up to somebody.
And so it spreads like wildfire.
You understand? So immediately when I tell you, no, I have this problem, you know, somehow you might pretend as if you are listening to that problem, but while you are laughing inside, or like, oh yeah, you know, so it's a lot is going on. So people become very skeptical to who they talk to. And one of them can be social media. Social media is becoming, it's nice. We market our stuff, but sometimes people bully each other a lot. And then it becomes, you know, it's bad.
Yeah.
So, but I feel this is the good step, and we applaud the people that are behind this, the One Economy and the Be Free Foundation. This is it. I think it will actually help a lot of people. I would encourage people to take their kids there for school, because apart from that, there are a lot of activities that are going to be happening there, sports, anything that, you know, kids like sports. They like engaging with other kids. So this is a good platform.
And especially you mentioned that people don't understand the difficulties that come with being in the music industry. And Venessa did tell us that there was going to be a space created for creators.
Exactly.
Do you wish that you also had platforms to help you push your music and sort of help you to have a space to make your music? Because I understand that sometimes, you have to pay for services such as renting a studio and, getting studio time in order to make the music, and it sort of limits you.
And anything that will add value to what you do in life.
Yeah.
It's good. So for me, if there's going to be studios, yes, there are going to be studios. I'm not saying I'm doing well. There are people that are doing actually who are looking forward to such opportunities. This will help instead of, a lot of talents are dying now because people do not have income to pay for studios, to pay for features. So if a studio is there for you, it's available and you have talent, you just have to use it. I always tell people that in life, you get more blessings by helping other people. So for me, if I know at least I have a $10, somebody doesn't have a $10 to pay for a studio, I'd actually encourage the person to go to a studio that actually can help him for free. Because by doing so, I'm not just helping that person, but life in general, we have people that depend from what we do, directly and indirectly. If I help you, I'm not only helping you, I'm helping people. I'm helping more than 7 to 8 people
that are reliant on
you. That are getting assistance from you directly or indirectly. So even in decision making, sometimes we shouldn't just make decision that is just for you. Think about the people that are around you, people that benefit from what you do. If I make a decision now today, and it's not a good decision, obvious, if it implicates me, it's not only me. It's the families, the relatives, the friends, and everybody.
Sort of like a chain reaction.
It's a chain, yeah. So I feel this is a good one. I'm very excited and I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm going to be one of the first people that are going to go around the building just admiring and say, no, why didn't we have this 10 years ago when we were still young? Believe me, we went through a lot even when we were young. I'm not saying, when I say we, I'm not saying me. I might have went through a lot as well, but people, they still have it in their heart. They don't want to open up because they know, if I do this, my uncle is going to think I'm this, my mom, all those stuff. But this is a good platform.
Coming back to that now, did you experience any of those things growing up when you decided to venture into a career in music?
Unfortunately or fortunately, not really. But, we have friends, sometimes they will tell you, this is what I'm going through and all those stuff. But now, it becomes very difficult because by then we were young. You can't help. First of all, you don't even have the money. You don't even know how to start when it comes to advising the person because you're all on the same age. But yeah, I remember the time when I wanted to do music, and then some people were actually against that. Because they didn't know that actually music can take you far. And people thought when you do music, you only do music. You don't do other stuff. So my plan was to do music and maybe study at the same time and work. And people didn't know that actually I have studied. They only know, that guy is only doing music. So sometimes you get obstacles on the way, but that's not the end of the road. Even if you drive from here to Katima, you won't just go straight like you're going to Katima. Then there's a problem. You have to go through curves, sharp curves, and in life you get some sharp curves. You might think this is an obstacle, but don't stop. Keep moving, whether you are moving slowly, as long as you're not stopping, you're going to go far. So I still believe we still have a lot to do in life. And one of the solution is the Be Free campus. This is not for me. For example, this is even for my son. My son may not be free to talk to me today, but I would encourage him to go to Be Free
and
open up.
Be free.
Yes, because we have this thing of trying to be so hard on people. If somebody is going through a lot, first of all, the behavior will change. You might think this person is just trying to be funny. No, find out the reason why this person is acting like this. Because if you just decide and start judging the person, you're not solving. Find out the problem. Okay, what is it that is making you act like this? Then if you get a problem the problem that person is going through, I think for me, I believe you are somehow getting a solution. But if you just want to judge and keep on being hard on somebody, then you're not solving anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, and thank you for giving us a perspective into your outlook on life,
Yeah.
and also just sharing your journey and
Yeah.
your excitement for the upcoming
Yeah,
hashtag
apart
BC
from that,
concert.
I'm excited for the event. I'm so ready, man.
Yeah.
We have been doing this on the quality on the right place. DJ C, I'm very excited, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, and that is unfortunately all the time we have for you in today's episode of Evening Review. From me, Jemima Ndebele, it's goodbye.